In 2015, the U.S. Treasury designated the Khanani network as a transnational criminal organization. Their business was moving money at a scale of up to $16 billion every single year. This network handled the financial logistics for Al-Qaeda and the Taliban, while simultaneously laundering the bulk cash proceeds of global drug cartels. While international finance at this volume is typically associated with institutional banks, this operation was a tightly controlled family syndicate run by two brothers in Karachi. They achieved this global reach by taking an ancient street-level trading tradition and scaling it into a corporate-grade shadow bank. The operation traces back to 1947, when Abdul Sattar Khanani arrived in Karachi as a refugee. He began his career on the footpaths, running a mobile currency exchange for those arriving with foreign notes. He operated within the Hawala System. This is a decentralized method of value transfer that relies on a network of brokers rather than formal banks. No money physically crosses a border. Instead, brokers in different cities settle debts with one another over time. Because the system is unregulated, it functions entirely on honor. Abdul Sattar built his business on the reputation that his word was as good as a bank guarantee, earning the absolute trust of the Karachi market. By the 1980s, Pakistan's economy was opening to global trade and foreign remittances. As the volume of cash grew, Abdul Sattar handed the management of the family business to his twin sons, Javed and Altaf. The brothers saw that the traditional manual Hawala system was too slow for the modern era. They began working to turn their father's local reputation into a national monopoly. In the early 1990s, they partnered with the Kalia family to form Khanani and Kalia International, or KKI. This move professionalized their operation, giving it the structure of a modern financial firm. KKI eventually captured 40% of Pakistan's foreign exchange market. To the public, it was a legitimate corporate franchise with branches across every major city. To go global, the brothers divided their responsibilities. Javed remained in Karachi to manage domestic cash flows, while Altaf moved to Dubai to establish a hub for international transactions and shell companies. This corporate facade allowed them to hide a massive illicit operation. The legitimate business provided the legal cover and the physical infrastructure needed to move billions without alerting regulators. At this scale, they utilized the mirror trade. This is an industrialized hawala that removes the need to physically smuggle cash across a border. It starts when a client delivers bulk drug money to one of Altaf's shell companies in Dubai. The cash is accepted locally, and the network registers a positive balance in the UAE. Altaf then signals Javed in Karachi. Javed instantly pays out the exact equivalent in local currency to a designated recipient, such as a terror cell. The debt is settled internally, but no money ever left its country of origin. To balance their global ledgers, they moved funds through accounts at major international banks, often mixing illicit gains with legitimate trade. This mechanism made terrorist financing virtually invisible. Because the value was mirrored rather than transferred, the transactions never triggered the alarms of the international SWIFT banking system. The brothers became the primary financiers for the world's most notorious groups, including Dawood Ibrahim's D Company, the Haqqani Network, and Hezbollah. They took a 3% commission on every transaction, providing the liquid cash required to plan and execute large-scale attacks. Beyond laundering, they used their logistics network to distribute high-quality fake Indian currency, printed to sovereign-grade specifications to disrupt the regional economy. By providing the indispensable corporate infrastructure for laundered cash, the Khananis allowed global terrorism to operate at an industrial scale. The first major blow came in 2008, when a Pakistani investigation into a massive Forex scam stripped KKI of its licenses and exposed its internal ledgers. In 2015, the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration launched a sting operation. Altaf was arrested in Panama after being recorded agreeing to launder money for what he believed was a South American cartel. A year later, India's sudden demonetization policy rendered the syndicate's massive stockpiles of fake currency worthless overnight, cutting off a primary revenue stream for their partners. Shortly after that financial shock, Javed Khanani died after falling from the 8th floor of a building in Karachi. The Khanani Empire demonstrates how traditional trust-based systems can be industrialized to move billions of dollars outside the view of the world's most sophisticated banking regulations.